I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. Local business owners have expressed concerns about a major construction project that's underway. John Arking has more.
A meeting Wednesday morning discussed how construction on State Road A1A has affected businesses in Flagler Beach. The work involves permanent repairs to a 1.5-mile segment of A1A that will leave one lane of travel in each direction separated by a landscaped median. Michael Akialis is with American Home Mortgage in Flagler Beach and a member of the city's Economic Development Task Force.
So the idea is we're listening to the businesses with what they need and try to provide those resources to get them through this time, because with any type of road construction it can be very, very decimating to a business. We came together with a list of concerns on what they need when it comes down to advertising, trying to get the word out that Flagler Beach is open. The beach is open. Come support the businesses. Try to get them some better signage on how to get to their businesses during the time, because every one of these businesses is accessible. That's the most important thing for all of the customers and consumers and tourists to know, that they can all get to all of these businesses, and it's more important now than ever to support them.
A follow-up meeting will take place June 19th at 8 a.m. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines.
2 people, including a deputy, are bitten by a pit bull in Palm Coast's P section. Tony Magoo reports.
A pit bull seriously injured a woman on Saturday, and that same dog bit a Flagler County Sheriff deputy who came to investigate that attack the next day. Michelle Manfredi, 45, of Patrick Drive in Palm Coast, was bitten by a pit bull that got her in the lip, requiring 7 stitches and 3 more on her stomach. The attack happened at 83 Patrick Drive, the home of Jaywana Walker, 45, the owner of the dog, Ice. Flagler County Sheriff's deputy Jonathan Schmidt was investigating the incident the next day. According to Walker, Manfredi decided to step into the front door, and that's when Ice attacked her. Manfredi told the deputy that Walker helped get the pit bull off her and eventually took her to the hospital for treatment. Schmidt then knocked on the front door, entered the house, and Ice was out of the bedroom and charged at me, Schmidt reported, and was bit on his left hand. The deputy was taken to Advent Health for treatment. No charges have been filed. A dangerous dog that bites 2 people is by law required to be euthanized. So far, he has not. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
When an evacuation order is issued in advance of a hurricane, Flagler County Emergency Management Director Jonathan Lord says you should follow it.
Fire and police and EMS cannot come out and get you during the storm. That's why we want to be prepared, and not, 99 out of 100 times, you put the shutters up, you curse while you're doing it because they're not light, and you're like, why am I doing this again? And you say, I'm just staying here because last time the storm didn't impact me, even though the county told me to leave. It's that one time that it could be you or your family member's life that's on the line.
Hear the full conversation with Lord on Free for All Friday, and make sure you're prepared for the next hurricane. With the podcast available on the Flagler Radio app, download the Flagler Radio app today.
What can get you into the biggest trouble if you're piloting a boat on Florida's waterways?
Vanity zones, and it's all about educating the people on what slow speed, minimal weight means.
Flagler County Deputy Jeff Turner says that is the biggest violation that boaters commit. He said other than that, the violations are lesser ones.
It would just be safety violations, your fire extinguisher not being in working condition or your life vest not being serviceable.
Turner said that he could pull your boat over and come aboard to check to make sure those things are working properly. If they're not, any law enforcement personnel, including FWC, can stop your boat for violations. Tomorrow, can you water ski on the Intercoastal? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.